In this film we're looking at the Lenz decoders with other DCC systems. So the great beauty of DCC is compatibility. Now the Lenz decoders are fully compliant with the NMRA DCC recommended practices. So they are also a high quality decoder for super smooth runnings, as demonstrated here with the Hornby P2. We can run beautifully slowly and then also accelerate up smoothly and come to a controlled halt where we want to. Before I run out of track, there we are. So the Bachmann 9F here is fitted with a Lenz standard decoder. And again we have super smooth running, silent, and the control that we need to marshal a loco around. So these decoders are on factory setting apart from the addresses, and I'm running them on 128 speed steps, but you can run them on 28 speed steps if you prefer. You can also then go in and tune these locos so that the decoders have inertia on acceleration and braking. So the Lenz decoders will allow programming on main and programming on a programming track. So again, I've now wired across my track to the programming track outlet on the Prodigy. So let's just read the address. So we press the program button and press again and press it until it says read it on the programming track. Press enter. Now the first option is the address, and it reads long addresses on this system, so 4-digit addressing. If we press enter, you see that the loco twitches. It depends really on the motor how far it moves. It's reading 4 CVs to do this, but so we've come up with the address of 2192, which I've had as the last 4 digits of the loco's number. So we're happy with that. You can then press shift. The other options that they give quick menus for are starting voltage, which is CV2 on a Lenz decoder, acceleration delay or inertia, which is CV3, deceleration inertia CV4, and maximum voltage, top voltage they call it, which is CV5. And then the final option after pressing shift is CV numbers, so you can go into any of the CV numbers within the range that the system supports. A very useful one on Lenz decoders is CV30. So if we read that, what we want to see is 0, and 0 means no errors. If you get a value of 1, you've got a short on the lighting circuits, or a value of 4 is a short on the motor circuits, or an overload on the motor circuits. So if you've just installed a loco decoder, then it's really worth looking at CV30 first. If you get any other value other than 0, just check the installation, make sure there's no wires snagged or touching metal where they shouldn't be. Okay, so we've finished doing that and come out back to the loco menu. If you want to do any changes on CVs, then you can do it on the programming track on prog. So we press program and it flashes programming track. There's 3 options: main, read and prog on programming track. So we want to go into this one this time. The first option that comes up is the address, so let's change the address on this loco. I'm going to go back to 92. Starting voltage, I'm not going to change anything. If you don't change anything, just press enter to go past it. So the same sort of options as you've got when you read them. So I've now put the system back to across to the main track where I can drive it. We'll look at programming on main just briefly, so prog and then main, enter. Programming on main, you can't read back the value, so you just want to have a look at that. You can confirm that the loco that you want to send the instruction to, in this case number 92, and I'll just skip past address, starting voltage. Let's look at acceleration delay, so let me put a ridiculous delay on there, put 50 in there, enter, and then we'll skip past the other things. So what we'll find is that we can accelerate up very fast, but the loco itself will only accelerate based on that acceleration delay. So even though I've put it to full throttle here on 28 steps, the loco will only accelerate slowly up to that. So programming main has sort of benefits for fine-tuning the loco if you feel you want to have a look at the top voltage, the starting voltage, and acceleration and braking delays. Again, all these things are optional. The only thing you really need to know is to change the address.